My name is Erofeev. I am Chief Marketing Officer of Kaspersky Lab. This is a big IT security vendor. Well, first of all, it has grown, and I don't know where still is the limit of growth. So every year we say about some stagnation, and it's growing double-digit again and again. But there were a couple of areas which probably has grown most dramatically. So we saw actually another important shift from transition to the smart devices. So I think now we became a standard, so-called new normal. Right? 2 years ago, it was more sort of luxury or something for advanced people. Now it's common. And second, we saw a massive growth of different mobile services. So not just entertainment services, but what I can say, business services. So life essential services like financial transactions, I don't know, transportation, these type of things. So for me, these were probably two biggest changes in the last couple of years. Well, for banking or actually financial transaction, because the banking is only although the biggest but part of it, is probably the most booming and growing. So to have your own mobile app and platform and the services for mobile became a standard for most of the financial institutions. Important also, this is a global trend. Like 3 years ago, it was probably for most advanced banks in the most advanced countries. Now you can go anywhere, you will see a lot of solutions in this area, and it's again for different type of online payments, these type of things. Automotive, I think, is the early stage of emerging. Well, entertainment is mass. Interesting actually can be medical services. So in my opinion, we are now in the early stage, but I expect them to grow rapidly next several years because similar to the financial institutions, any medical or health institutions or organization, we also start to learn how to use different web applications for their business. So, and essentially, you know what actually, as soon as you're in transactional business, no matter whether it's media or finance, or automotive, or transportation, or any entertainment, so as soon as you assume human interaction, right? So you end up to have some mobile solutions sooner or later, in my view. This is what we in Kaspersky Lab think the only real but really worrying trends of this total mobilization of the human experience. Not only we produce, share, store, disseminate, lose, forget, sell, buy, or are stolen by data, right? But this data is becoming a sort of big data, right? So it's no longer just some sporadic facts or some isolated information about you. This is really something which, if being processed properly, can give a very holistic picture of a person. So, well, not now, but in several years, hypothetically, it will be possible to develop a, say, digital team. So take all the data about all your behavior for the last 10 years, put it all together, and develop a digital footprint, a digital profile of your personality, which in some situation can mimic you, your real you, right? And essentially do some action on behalf of your name. So this is like one risk. So another risk is the privacy, right? So the privacy means that people not always, and I would unfortunately say often not understand what sort of data they are sharing when they go to mobile, right? And we drop it, and when once on a sudden we realize that we lost something important and their privacy is now broken, and a lot of people may learn about them something they have never wanted to know, other people to know about. So, and finally, of course, it's all about losing not data but something serious, money. Okay, but money in the digital world is also data, right? So the more transactions we now put on internet or on mobile, the more of this transaction actually financially related, the bigger the interest of the bad guy to take part of it and probably take some of your money and do something else. We announced a number of the mobile security products as usual, but one thing, and this is big, and this is our biggest announcement for this event, we have publicly announced the launch of Safe Kids. And the Safe Kids is, yes, it's actually what you see in front of us. So the Safe Kids is a service and product dedicated to protecting kids for different forms of cybercrime, cyber malicious behavior, cyberbullying, and all other bad activities. So the uniqueness of this platform, and first, it's not just a parental control. I even would say it's only a fraction of this product, the parental control. It's mainly about helping parents to understand what people are doing. And then actually establish a certain level of trust and dialogue with the kids. So not just block them, but help them to understand what behavior is the right one and what's the wrong one. And of course, we are here in the Mobile World Congress, the product is mobile, right? So essentially, you keep the safe with the kids in your pocket. And we believe, it's by the way a great example you can ask me, right? Even security products now, if you are not mobile, you cannot provide a good protection. So this is actually our biggest announcement. We made it publicly, and today we had a press conference, and in the next couple of months we're going to have a rollout in a number of countries of this service.